Anyway, I've got two. I had none, but I've got two. So being present at the time, like every good, family man, I stocked up on nappies when they were like super special, enough to build a cubby house out of them.
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
Love
so
that.
they're in the garage at the moment. But so we've got a couple of sheets out, whatever. And Miss, almost 4, I'll say, loves it.
Yeah.
Absolutely loves getting the cubby house. Turns on my little camp torch. It's unbelievable. She absolutely loves it. Brings her dolls in. We were sitting in there, and stupidly, I didn't think about how much the pillars on this cubby house would slide when the things were moving. There was a couple of near misses of full nappy boxes falling onto not only just Miss 4, but Miss 10-month-old who was crawling about in there as well, and then trying to get up on them because she's at the standing age. And I'm like, oh yeah, no, this was not well thought out. So I was on very vigilant dad mode then. So that was one of them. So it was almost my shit dad. And the other one is I led Miss 4 too much into this comment, and I kind of knew where it was coming because I found it super funny in my head before I even said it. Got home from work today, and there she is in her little trike with the trailer down my front lawn. It's a tiny little with 10-month-old in the back, and they thought it was the best thing ever. My wife obviously figured it out today, and I was driving up the street. She's like, "Call me when you're coming home." I was, yeah, cool, did it. So that's what I came home to them. 2 of them on their little trike going, it's crazy. Anyway, having a little play, jumped down. Miss threw in a bit, says, "Oh, going on the farm. You're a horse, Daddy." Jumps on my back. Horsey ride. Yeah, go on the farm. And then I left my front door of the car open. She jumps in. Anyway, I'm going. I'm leaving the farm. Oh, well, if I'm the horse, what's Mummy? Horses can't talk, Daddy. I'm like, okay, but what's Mummy? Thank you for telling me. Yep, what's Mummy? Anyway, she looks. I kind of led into it. Like, Mummy's a cow.
Oh, no.
Look, I thought it was hilarious.
You set it up perfectly, too.
Of course I did. I wanted it.
Yeah.
When you want something to happen
Yeah.
and then it happens. But then I look over at the missus and I'm like, oh. And there was a giggle. And
How's this going to be received?
This is perfect. Perfect. So we played some farms at my place. What about you?
Oh, mate.
Stories?
So I've got a few stories. I'll just throw them out there and see what comes of them. So going off yours.
You mean said night of you being solidar?
Yeah, pretty much.
No.
One of the boys came with me this afternoon round to a mate's house to do whatever we were doing. Anyway, on the sign off, you know how you got nicknames for each other in the boys group chat and stuff,
Yeah,
and
of course.
you just say something stupid. Anyway, old mate says to me, he goes, "All right, mate, see you later, big nuts." And I was just like, "Oh, fuck, Mr. Five's just going to run with that." Jesus.
Of course, it was Mr. Five.
Yeah. So he's gone. He's yelled out the window, "Yep, see you, big nuts." And I was like, "Oh, fucking hell, righto." He just laughed. Old mate just laughed. It's all good.
That's all. I didn't think it was very bad that. I was just more thinking, what's coming now?
I know. I hope he doesn't go to school and call his teacher big nuts. That's all I'm hoping. My shit that story of the week is we took the kids to the park on the weekend, as you do, try and get out of the house and get rid of the cabin fever. And there's one of those carousels at the park, you know, the ones that lean and they spin around, and the kids just sit on them. And yeah, we went a bit too hard. So it's sort of dad advice, but it's also a shit dad moment because I was sort of tired and I didn't really want to be standing up. But when your kid asks to swing you or push you or something, you're not going to be like, "No, I'm sitting down." So obviously you're like, "Yeah, no worries, I'll be there in a sec." So instead of just sort of giving a little tame spin, I've come over as Hurricane Daddy, and I've just gone, "Ready, 1, 2, 3, whoosh," and put like all my muscle into it. And
Is this a single seat one?
Oh, it was like just the tray. It was just the steel.
Oh, yeah.
Steel
Okay,
tray,
so
and it was spinning around, and the kids are just sitting on it and like holding onto the middle part.
Yeah.
And Mr. Five obviously was having the time of his life. He was going a million miles an hour, loving every second of it. And then I gave it an extra push, and he was having the time of his life until he wasn't having the time of his life.
Until he realised.
And he just went whoom, straight off the side, straight.
That was a double moment of he knew he fucked up in this moment.
He knew he fucked up. So that was my moment. Having fun until he wasn't having fun because he was on the deck. Finally, so I'll have my daughter at home on a Monday because she doesn't go to daycare those days, and I've been up all night watching soccer last night because Manchester United winning the League Cup final. No biggie, just a massive shout out to the boys.
Yep.
Stayed up all night watching that. So I was just exhausted today. And little miss, she's not allowed to sleep, but I am. So if she sleeps, she doesn't sleep till all hours of the night.
Yeah,
So we're like, no, you are not sleeping during the day. You're going to stay awake as long as possible. And if that means throwing just the most shit show that you just find like mesmerizing on the TV so that daddy can cop a 20-minute nap, that's what's going to happen. So that's how I rolled this afternoon. Had a little 20-minute power nap, and little one stayed awake, and now she's asleep in time for us to come record a potty.
How good is that? Just question there for all the dads listening. What's little Miss Three's go-to mesmerised on the screen?
Oh, usually it's some stupid YouTube kids, like colourful marbles in water, that sort of shit.
Okay.
Today it was Gabby's Dollhouse. We threw a bit of Gabby's on
nice.
Netflix. Yep, and that's a winner for little girls. They love that shit. So
mate, mine's just like the singing ones.
Oh yeah,
like Little Angel and Coco Melon.
I refuse to put Coco Melon on for her.
No, don't put Little Angel on because it's the exact same.
Oh, is
but it? But literally, if I want 10 minutes. Apart from just putting the TV on, eventually you'll lose. But it would just be and not moving.
Mesmerised.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.